Alright, hopefully people actually start coming here if they're not already here. Because I have not seen them. Who is... That's Crow again, right? He definitely sees me. That's more like it. Come to Papa. Crow's behind us, so I'm gonna have to kill you quickly, friend. Please allow it. They might be about to fight each other. They are... Who is that? It's marked. That was pathetic that I couldn't hit him just then. How's he so much faster than me? Holy. Oh. GG. Aussie ping. Suck my fucking cock. Oh, yeah. Hit you from 5 blocks away. I hit you with a fucking dream. Alright, what is he? He didn't have chest plate, did he? He had this. Sharp 4. Don't mind if I... The fuck was... Is that motherfucking Bradio flying around up there? How long left on strength? Dude, I'm too to talk to you. My apologies. I like can't type and like do this shit at the same time. Power 4. That's fucking Greeples that we're talking about, mate. I'm on that Greeples shit. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Anything else? Any regular apples? 14 gold. Man. Alright. I don't have lava. He has lava. Okay. That's anti-burn. Yeah, go figure. Alright. Head to 0-0. Yeah, sure, boss. Is that a flying guy still above me, actually? Yes. Alright. Who is this? Is this Clicker Cat I just put on Clicker? That's not very fair. I didn't realize it was her, I swear. I'm stupid, I forgot she was in the game. 28 gold! Does anyone have apples? Why do you have apples and gold? Okay. Could finally make the shit that I should have made way earlier. She didn't have chest plate, did she? No. Oh, well, there's enemy number 1. Yeah, fuck this guy. Oh, fuck me. Oh, not chapel, right? Dude, wait. Whoop. Dude, is Brody shooting at me? Teaming on Club. What are we doing? Caps lock is unfortunate. Is Brody not fighting? Is that what's happening? I actually thought that he was fighting. No! Fuck! Fuck. Oh, I haven't failed a fucking MLG in so long, man. Damn, that sucked. What a way to die. Bastard. I killed 3 people? Who's the 3rd person I killed? I only remember Clicker and Crow. Oh, Guam. Guam. Okay. I have nothing to say. I'm speechless. The fact that I was even I had a chance to win, I just get knocked into a ravine. And I can't even MLG, like, I'm that bad. And that's the final poo season. Okay. Hello. I'm recording this like a month and a half after the game. Well, that's a pretty stupid way to say it. I'm recording this like the day before episode 6 is meant to go up. So this is pretty late after the game, but I was like editing through it and uploading it. And I thought, I actually wanted to say some closing words about the round, and as well as like talk about my game a little bit, because, it's the final season of Poo. I think it's pretty notable. And I did have some things that I wanted to say that I don't think I either really said or got across well during the game. I am eating my dinner while I say this, if you hear any munching or awkward cuts. Sorry. First of all, I want to say thank you to Gavin for inviting me to Poo, letting me play. I was added in season 14. I don't remember when exactly I got added to the Discord, but I think that was the first season I played. So it was sometime in 2023, probably like the second half of the year. And Party of One was one of those rounds that I originally, like when I first was getting active in recorded rounds at like the end of 2021, start of 2022, I had like 3 rounds that I really wanted to join. And 2 of them I honestly don't give a fuck about anymore. I don't know why I wanted to join them to begin with. But the third one was Party of One. And I was very excited to finally be added to it because I really like free-for-all UHC. Honestly, it's honestly my favorite format of UHC. I prefer it to Teams games. Just like the reason I only play Teams games is because that's all that's hosted. And for another reason, which I'll get to into a moment. But all that's hosted in recorded rounds, I mean. So, I'm really thankful that I was added, that I was thought worthy of the roster. I think the round, I think it's really cool to have a round where it's like, even someone like me who's relatively casual, compared to like other parts of the community, where I can potentially, like, I can still kind of shine or do well like I did this season. That's really good. I like that. I like that I can play a free-for-all UHC and not just completely get my shit rocked. That's like the other reason I don't play them, is because like my only option is like public games. And, I don't grind UHC or PvP enough to be able to actually properly compete and have fun there. Like, it's just not my scene at all. Like, nothing against, like, quote-unquote sweats, right? It's not about that. It's just that I wouldn't belong there or have fun there. But I really like the roster and the vibe that Gavin built for Party of One, and I'm very glad that I got to be a part of that. In terms of, like, how my own, like, my like record, I guess, my run with Party of One was pretty shaky, though it's pretty unfortunate. So my first game, which was, as aforementioned, season 14, I died episode 3 to a creeper. Like, it just, it rubber banded on me and blew me up. It's really unfortunate. I had some big plans that game, but couldn't tell you what they were. I forgot most of them, other than the fact I intended to raid a mansion. But it all fell apart. Season 15, I had fun with season 15 until Meetup, and then it was like the worst thing I ever played in my life, because after Meetup it became an Infinite Allies game, and I really genuinely do not like Infinite Allies at all. I hate it so much to a point where I was considering not playing the UHC because I knew it would become Infinite Allies, but I decided to play it anyway because I thought it might, maybe it will work out. And in a way it did. Like, I made I got the opportunity to make a good video out of it. And I got runner-up, although I'm not happy with how I played at the end at all. But at the same time, I was not, like, it was like 3 or 4 episodes or more than that of Meetup. So I was like so over it, really. Then there was season 16, which I also was contemplating not playing going into it because I didn't get the game mode at all. Like, I understood how it works, but I didn't understand the point of it. It looked like it would be really bad to me, constantly being teleported from your cave to join like a team who will like immediately disband and run away because none of the teams are permanent or mean anything. I was like, this sounds really bad, but maybe it will be fun. And I just did not have fun that game at all. Like, I really regretted playing that one. And then there was season 18, which was the same game mode as season 15, which I played that one hoping to God that I would be an infiltrator just so that I would not fall into the Infinite Allies hellscape ending that I did last time. Because I did have fun before Meetup in 15, so I did risk playing it again. And then that one just ended tragically for me when, you know, I kind of fumbled a bit because I'm a horrible liar. I'm horrible at social game. But at the same time, my teammates completely threw me under the bus. One of which was Gavin, by the way. I was trying to like fucking like I'm saying to like, hey, you know, I'm sus on Kurt, like airing. So I was trying to get my team to team up on air with me to kill him, but Air and Kirby had the same fucking armor, and I couldn't tell whose voice was coming from whose player model. So I asked which one's Kirby. Like I'm sus on him to try to like not make it so obviously targeted on Air. It's kind of like, it's kind of a dumb idea. But then like my teammate, which we outnumber the enemy 3-1, my teammates, I should say, they all gang up on me. And then man, I'm still annoyed at that one. So I don't know, I didn't have the run I was hoping to have with this round. I would have liked to have played more honest to God actual free-for-all UHCs. But, you know, I'm glad I got to play the final one and that I actually, you know, I kind of got to prove myself a little bit. Like, I obviously fucked it up at the end. I'm pretty disappointed with how I died. Like, but I wasn't going into this game expecting that I could win it at all. Because I've not even been playing Minecraft at all lately. Not been playing many UHCs. So, you know, the entire game is like a D-rust for me. If I'd been playing more leading up to it, I wouldn't have like kind of like sprint jumped into Air, especially with a ravine behind me. Like, it's pretty painful to look back on and like, man, I really just like set myself up for that drop perfectly. Also, missing the fucking MLG. I switched to my golden apple right as I land. I don't know if that's why I failed it. If I like fat fingered my 9 hotkey, because I have my 9th hotkey is X right below the S button. So I might have just fully slammed it. I'm not sure. There were like some interesting things in that game I wanted to briefly go over. So in episode 2, I have a brief encounter with Crow in the Nether at the Bastion, and at the time I wasn't actually sure who it was, but I was pretty sure it was Crow, but I wasn't 100% sure, is what I should say. So I just ran away because I thought it wasn't worth fighting for the Bastion when I could just go get myself potions, and I believed potions would give me the best chance to do anything. So I didn't want to risk my life fighting for it. And it turned out that he was enchanted with a diamond sword, and in fact it was Crow. So I am glad I did that. And I'm glad I ran fairly fast as well, because he did actually come after me briefly before losing me, which he did quite quickly. But I find it quite funny that like literally no one raided that Bastion. Like, there's all this gold and loot in there, and, you know, there was no mobs, which I didn't know when I was about to enter it, there would be no mobs, because I was literally about to enter it. And then I left to get a gold helmet, and then came back in the span of it was 3 minutes or something. And that was enough time for Crow to show up, which then stopped me from actually going into the Bastion. So I would have been in it if I had realized there were no mobs sooner. So I wonder if that would have changed anything. I also don't know. I don't know if the loot would have mattered to me in the end. It's really the strength potions that made the biggest difference in my game. I didn't eat all of my healing, so the extra gold for golden apples, fucking, like, who cares? Like, I found glistening melons in a ruined portal, which was crazy. That just straight up gave me health potions. When I was leaving the Nether, I saw 2 people on the Bastion. Again, neither of them looted it. It turns out, like, me leaving the Nether was so fucking scary. I wasn't even, like, as scared at the time as I probably should have been in hindsight, because that was such a fucking hotspot, that episode. You had, so it was actually, I think it was Kilando and Slushy were looking at each other up there. Neither of them saw me go underneath them and leave. They were kind of just fucking around. I don't know what they were doing. At one point, Crow comes in and out in that area somewhere to try to bait Dauncey to a portal. So it's a good thing I didn't come across him when he was doing that. And then at one point later, Dauncey comes along as well. She goes through my portal, actually. And obviously, like, Dauncey was like the one person in that point in time that actually would have been beneficial for me to have ran into. But what was interesting about that was when I went through my portal, I broke it with my water bucket because I didn't know. I actually thought it might have been Crow, kind of like patrolling the Bastion area to try to like find people to kill, because I knew people were going in and out of the Nether for their for the tasks, like the different like achieved assignments that you could do. So I actually thought one of them could have been Crow. So I broke that portal immediately so that no one would come out that same portal as me. And that ended up having an effect later where I'm like digging sand to make bottles and I see a name tag moving up the mountain and I fully book it the other way because I'm like, you know, everyone in this game except Dauncey can just kill me right now because I have no health. But it turns out that person was actually Dauncey. And it turns out she went through my portal and it spawned her like in a way higher Y level than what it would have if I didn't break it because I had to make a new portal. And she was like in a rush to hit that button. And I don't know if she would have dug up in time or not if I didn't break the portal. And I think that's kind of interesting to think about, like how much did me breaking that portal have a butterfly effect on Dauncey's game. She got to live the delusion that she would live before Crow actually came along and finished her off for real. But yeah, that fucking ending. I was so confused during that final fight. I had no idea what was going on. I thought, so for one, I thought Brodio was full netherite. It's pretty embarrassing that I thought that. I was having issues visually a lot that game that I didn't really realize until I was editing it. I mean, I didn't edit it much, just like, but like, I noticed that when I was looting people's piles, I was talking about wanting apples, and I never saw the fact, like, everyone I killed had fucking apples on them, and I, like, never picked any of them up, really. I thought Bredio was full netherite. I also remembered thinking the caves were really dark, and in my footage, the caves are actually quite bright. Like, I may as well be using full bright, it looks like. And, like, I'm pretty sure I had accidentally, because I use a blue light filter at night that comes on automatically at like 9 p.m. or something. It's like, it's a Windows feature. And I'm pretty sure I just like completely forgot to turn that off. And I'm like used to having that on and like my brightness kind of low. So I think I did fuck myself over a little bit with that. So I don't really know what it looked like through my monitor at the time. I just know that looking back on it, it's really embarrassing to not pick up on the fact he's naked. I mean, for fuck's sake, like I realized he was naked at the start of the game. So I met him. Like, I know what that guy looks like naked. Like, you think I should be able to recognize that more easily. Toast. I'm also, with my dinner, tuna mornay, I'm having toast with margarine because I'm living the fucking pov cunt lifestyle now, because this is the most affordable way to fill myself up during dinner time. I actually kind of like it. But what was I saying? Right, so I thought Brodio was full netherite, but I also knew that he was taking the piss out of the game. So I didn't know whether he was a threat or not. Like, I didn't know if it's what he was doing. And then like I'm approaching air, and I swear on my life I saw him eat a notch apple, and like my eyes are, they're going crazy. Like I'm not sure what particles I thought I saw. Like I clearly see notch apple particles in Vegas Pro now, but at the time I'm like, I think he has like fire resistance, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, notch apple. And I hit him once, and he runs away, and I'm like, what? I'm looking at tab, and he doesn't have absorption, and I got fucked over by this in the other direction in Party of 115 when I preemptively ate a notch apple going into a fight because I specifically thought it wouldn't give me absorption because that's how it works everywhere else. And I got all these absorption hearts it gave me away. So then I was like, okay, note to self, Arctic notch apples give absorption, I guess. But that's not the case anymore. Now they don't. So this time he didn't have absorption when I expected him to. So I actually thought he wasn't notched appled. But then I thought he was, and I thought he wasn't. I couldn't tell. And so I'm just like running away. He's shooting me quick enough. I think Brodio's are also shooting me. So now I've got Schrodinger's notch apple and Schrodinger's like cross teaming happening in my head where I just don't know what's going on anymore. I'm like, nothing was making any sense. I was really starting to convince myself that they were teaming, but I also knew that was impossible because no one was saying anything in chat, and I knew someone would. If they were actually cross-teaming on me, I know someone would have said something. And then like I just kind of get snapped back to reality when PCB makes some stupid comment about Brodio, and I'm like, yeah, no, he is fucking taking the piss. And at that point, I decided as well that Air wasn't notch appled, even though he was. But either way, I ran out the regeneration, so like mission accomplished, I guess. But so like I guess go from like being confused out of my fucking mind to willingly running into a situation where I get one shot, pretty much. So, man, that was such a fucking whiplash ending for me. I'm so disappointed with how I ended that for myself. That sucked. Fuck Air in, Air out. Am I right? Fucking fat ass, sweaty bastard. I hope he fucking dies in the next UHC that he plays. Fuck him. So I guess that's pretty much all I want to say. I guess just the final thing I want to say is just, even though I already said it, I want to reiterate it. But thank you, Gavin, and like congratulations on like reaching 20 seasons. I think that not everyone has even made it to one season, so 20 is pretty cool, and I'm very honored that I got to be a part of it, and I really appreciate you adding me and for never giving me the smartass role, even though I probably deserved it, in all honesty. I hope I get the opportunity to play more kind of just relatively casual FFAs again in the future. I don't see myself ever grinding out this game to be able to actually play it properly, but it doesn't even have to be like as casual as Pooh. Pooh was really casual. Pooh was honestly like more casual than I would have liked. Too many people like kind of like running around building houses and sky forts, whatever. I want more Crow JRCs wouldn't be too bad, in all honesty. But I don't know. Oh, but yeah, but less air in, air outs, of course. Fuck that guy. New arch nemesis. Add him to the enemy list on the wiki.